guys, it's Allison from Imperfect in Pearls. Thank you for watching my channel. So today we are going to be trying, and I am super excited about this, the PUR 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Long Wear Foundation and Concealer. I learned about this product from Raw Beauty Christie, who now I've mentioned like 3 times. Sorry, but she's awesome. You should watch her. And I'm really excited to try it. I got it shipped to me a few days ago. I have played with it just a little bit. I do actually think that I got the right color. This is color LP5, so that means light skin. There's L, M, and D, light, medium, and dark or deep, however they define it. So I'm an L. P means pink undertones, and 5 is I guess the depth of color. So I think it went to a 7 or 8 point scale. So I'm on the darker end of the light. So I do think it's the right color. Once we get it on the whole face, we'll really be able to tell. When I played with it, I did notice that it dries down quite a bit. I didn't have on my normal under eye product yesterday when I put it on, but it did end up becoming a little dry, like right in here. So 2 changes today. So I'm putting on my normal, I don't have it with me, but it's the City Beauty under eye, moisturizer. I have that on right now. I have my normal moisturizer. And when I did this the other day, it was just kind of like in the middle of the day, and I hadn't like recently washed and moisturized my skin. So I'm going to try that. The other thing I wanted to tell you is that when I ordered this on the PUR website, I was able to get some free samples. So the under eye product that I did have on yesterday was this sample. I hope it doesn't come out while I'm showing it to you. There it is, PUR Tone Up Total Eye Fitness. It's like a gel. It actually smells a little bit weird, but I don't know what it's supposed to be doing yet. I have no problem with it. It's really, really glidey. Like a little bit of this gel goes a long way. So I'm sampling it. I can give you some thoughts later if I have them. The other couple of products I got as free samples was Get a Grip Endurance Eyeshadow Primer. So I'm not going to try that today because we're just going to focus on the face. And then the PUR Correcting Primer. And I am reading and I am learning because this one says, smooth on clean moisturized skin, allow to dry, then follow with 4-in-1 mineral makeup. So had I not read this, I might have put this on under the liquid or cream foundation, which is apparently not how it should be used. It goes with the, this one, the mineral makeup. And by the way, I did a whole video on that, which I will put for you right up here, so you can check that out. But I'll do this again and I'll try the primer with the mineral makeup, which also was a little bit dry, and it was very, very matte, as you would see if you check out the video. So I got the free samples actually by using a Chrome plugin, which is called Wistia, and it basically just helps you find the best price on almost anything. So best price or deals. So I think I actually did have a coupon. I think I got my primer discounted. Yeah. I think I got my primer discounted. I think it was 36 and it went down to 28, and then I got the free samples. So I like that little plugin. Look it up if you want. It's great. It's on almost every website, Amazon, and it'll just pop up when you're in checkout. Would you like to try discount codes? So it's cool. Okay. So I mentioned that the PUR 4-in-1, when I just tried it the other day, it seemed a little bit dry, and now I have on my normal under eye stuff. The other thing that I'm going to do is I also did a video, which again I'll put up here for you, of trying the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth foundation, which was very dewy. So I'm going to try a little experiment. On one side of my face, I'm going to put entirely the PUR foundation, and then on the other side, I'm going to mix the two, which I think will affect the color. This one was just a little bit dark, but I'm going to like mix them because I'm still on that search for like that perfect finish that isn't too dewy and isn't too matte. So we're going to try this out. So I'm gonna take it away, but before we get into the video, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I would also love to hear your comments, as well as if you have used these products before, your take on them, or any suggestions that you have for me, maybe to get the best use out of them. So let's get started. So I am going to start with the PUR product. I'm going to put it on my darker cheek, which if you've seen my videos before, you know I always talk about my darker cheek. This is actually really cool. It's a concealer and foundation. So if you want foundation, you pull off the glass top and there's a pump. If you want to put it on as concealer, you unscrew from the metal part and there's a little applicator. So I think that's really awesome, and I'm probably gonna do a little bit of both. All right, so I'm gonna start with this, and this is also a really, really full coverage foundation, so I'm not gonna go too overboard. I'm gonna do some here, you know, get some on my cheek and all around, but nothing too crazy, because it is very full coverage. I'm going to start with my brush, which is what I'm accustomed to. I might end up using the Beauty Blender in a couple places, but let's see how we do. Oh, I might actually need a little more coverage than I thought. I want it to end up like a medium coverage. No, I do need more. Definitely need more. So the other day when I was just playing with this, I just put it on with my finger, because I literally just could not wait to get my hands like into the bottle. I didn't have time to do a video yesterday, but I like could not stay away from it, and so it's interesting. I feel like I was getting a better result with using my finger, so I'm just gonna try this again, and I feel like I need a little more on this red cheek. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it is still quite red, and I really do want that coverage. So maybe I lied. Maybe I want more of a full coverage today. Okay, that's better. Maybe I'll just kind of beauty blend that out. Kind of make sure it all gets in there. And I do also pay special attention to my nose, because it often gets a little weird and like in the crack there, or crease rather, on the side. Just want to make sure I get that all in too. So this I feel like this foundation, number one, it is a good color match. That I can say now that I have it on my whole face. I do agree with that. It looks very skin-like, which is great. I do think I just keep adding on. Okay, so maybe I just should have started with like a normal amount and I wouldn't have to keep going back, but I do want just a little more coverage right in here. I'll blend that with the Beauty Blender too. But yeah, it looks very skin-like. I think I got the right color. It does blend nicely even when I went from finger to Beauty Blender. That seemed all good and nice. The only thing, like I said, I'm a little worried about is it getting like dry, and literally the other day, like I said, I had on that test under eye gel product from PUR. So it's not my normal, like, that I know is a good moisturizer under my eyes, but it literally got, and I just looked like I had dry, kind of cakey skin right at the edges there. So we'll see. Okay. So now I'm going to do a mix of the Maybelline Fit Me and the PUR on the other side. Okay, this might sound like really weird, but what I'm doing is I put them both in the palm of my hand. I'm just gonna like mix it around a little bit with my finger. So now it's kind of mixed in there, and I'm just gonna like pat it on my face to start. I might actually have too much now, but we will see. Go in with the brush to start, and it's in the palm of my hand, so now I have to hold this mirror, which is kind of weird and gross. It's like in there, but okay. So far I can tell, like, mixing them together, it feels like it's definitely going on more like the PUR on the other side than like the Maybelline. The Maybelline was it's very liquidy, so it goes on very differently. This just feels like it's giving the Maybelline more heft and possibly more stay power. It is giving me definitely more of the dewiness. That's really coming in from the Maybelline for sure. Just want to get this across the under eye and across the eye and make sure we've got it worked into my nose too. I think I'm going to switch over to the Beauty Blender and just make sure that things are blending in nicely. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, that actually looks really good. I like how I really like how it's setting on my under eye. Although I might need just a little bit more, like right up at the very edge there. I really do like to use this Beauty Blender around my eyes. I like how it gets in all the little places that I feel like even a brush doesn't reach, or the brush can't really tell if it reached. I don't know. Or the brush is just like poking you in the eye, which, you know, you don't want. Wow, okay, so far I am really liking, huh? I like I like both sides. The complete PUR side is just a little, it just looks a little less dewy, which, you know, this is totally expected. This is very interesting though, and I do wonder how they will stand up when I put other products on them. Okay, so I'm not even gonna do powder today. I'm just gonna leave that, I'm just gonna let them dry for a little bit, and I'll be back for bronzer, blush, highlighter, and lashes and lipstick. So while we're waiting for this to dry, actually, I thought I would tell you, and if you did see the last video, again, I put it up here somewhere earlier today, you probably noticed, well, number one, there was a lot of bloopers at the end because it was just fun to put them together. But in that video, I was just like, oh, we'll just let the camera roll the whole time. I can cut all this out, right? But what I realized is that it takes me a lot longer to edit than it does when I pause at the times I need to pause. So I'm going to try not to do that anymore. I'm going to try not to say weird things and play with my horrible hair. Um, but I'm just going to try to do this video like pretty clean so that I don't have to sit for hours and edit it. Although I thought the the bloopers were comical at least. So I hope you got a laugh out of that. But I'm gonna try to cut back on that. So yeah. So maybe just another minute or so here. Oh, one more thing is that my hair was so terrible in the last video. But guess what? I washed it and I blew it dry. It's pulled back right now, but it'll look pretty decent when I take it out of this pony. So you can look forward to that at the end of this one. Okay, so yeah, I think we're good. I am gonna get into now some bronzer, blush, and highlight. All three of these products you have seen before in the last video that, you know, was up here. Maybe I'll put it again right here. So I'm not really going to mention those products too much, and I might zip you through this with speeding this up. So I'm going to get into it. Okay, so I've done my bronze, blush, highlight. Again, loving that highlighter. And you probably noticed that I put it on my brow, or above and below my brows as well, because I'm going to keep it really simple on eyes today. And I was going to do mascara, but I think now I'll add some kind of, no, what do I have here? I'm just going to add like a really neutral. Okay, so this is a Clinique palette. This is probably a freebie. Not only has my mom gifted me lipsticks, but plenty of other Clinique products. This is an eyeshadow. There's an eyeshadow duo in here. As there's a bronzer and there's a blush, and then there's a couple of eyeshadows. So I'm going to use the lighter one. Maybe you can see it. See the color there. And I'm just going to do a quick sweep across, you know, keep it really simple and natural for today. Yeah, just really light and simple. Oh, that's annoying probably, right? I'm gonna put that down there so you can't hear that. Oh no, you can still hear it. So today I did not use, obviously, the primer, or I actually didn't use any primer today at all on my face, and then I also did not use that free eyeshadow primer that I got from PUR, because I want to just save it for another day when I'm going to do a more significant eye look. So, okay, I'm going to finish up my mascara and we'll come back with lipstick. Okay, so mascara is done. This one I'll mention again. This is the Maybelline Bambi Eye Mascara. It's waterproof. I didn't mean to buy waterproof. I think I'm getting used to it. I think it does, it definitely does a decent job of giving them obviously the darkness. I think it's giving them a little bit of a lift. It gives enough separation, I think. Maybe I'll just kind of like zoom in so you guys can see and judge for yourself. But I think, you know, I think I like this one pretty well. There's a few more that I still want to try too, but this is the one I am using now. So I'm gonna go for a final step here, and I already have a little bit of chapstick like moisturizer on my lips. I'm gonna go with the Passion Fruit Shimmer by Estee Lauder. And this is actually one of my favorites. It's a really nice berry color. But it's not like it's not red. It's just pretty. You'll see. And it is a little bit shimmery. And it looks good with a lot. It looks good with a lot of different looks, a lot of different outfits. And so that's what I went with today. This one makes me happy. So thanks guys for watching. What I want to do is come back later in the day. You know, I've been doing, you know, around 6 or 7 hours and seeing how the makeup has performed. So I will do that. And be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, comment below. Would love to hear your thoughts on what I'm doing, any suggestions for products that you would like me to try, or suggestions for how you've maybe found the products that I have tried, how they work for you. Would love to hear all of that, and I will see you later. Wait, I never pulled my hair down. Let's pull my hair down because at the end of the day, it's not gonna look like this. So this is how it looks if I've actually made an attempt to fix it. It is slept on, but it's like way better than previous videos, don't you think? Yeah. Yeah. So the total look comes together certainly when you see the hair. All right. Glad I showed you the hair. I specifically washed it yesterday just for you guys. All right. Later with results on how these makeups held up. Bye. Hey guys, so it's been about 7 hours since I did my video. I have worn my glasses for most of the day. So one thing I wanted to look at is whether or not the products were disturbed. It actually looks like the side that had the Maybelline and PUR mix is less disturbed than the other by my glasses, but generally both are pretty good. I've always struggled with that, of any products on my face kind of rubbing off onto the glasses at the bridge of my nose. So that's actually pretty good regardless. And the rest of the look, really on both sides, has been staying on very well. I do think that overall the mixture side with the Maybelline and PUR foundation looks better. This side has kind of, this was the PUR side, has kind of, you can see my wrinkles and fine lines really well, and not really at all on this side. So that's very good. They both, you know, still look like skin. They both generally, you know, like on my cheeks and forehead, don't look really disturbed at all. A little bit on my nose, but again, I do touch it or, you know, rub it with a tissue throughout the day, but it's really not bad. So overall, I'm happy with both, but I actually think mixing the Maybelline and the PUR might be my new go-to. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope everybody's safe and staying well and staying inside, or at least getting out in the fresh air at a distance from others. And I will see you at the next video. Bye!